Easy, simplicity holds a magnetic appeal, effortlessly drawing individuals towards ideas or concepts perceived as uncomplicated. The allure of simplicity lies in its accessibility, fostering a connection between the communicator and the audience. Evidence, observable proof forms a compelling foundation for persuasion. Tangible and visible evidence holds a persuasive weight that is challenging to refute, providing a concrete basis for the presented argument. This principle taps into the human inclination to trust what can be seen and verified. Exchange, creating a sense of obligation through reciprocal actions, establishes a dynamic where individuals feel compelled to reciprocate. This principle leverages the psychological concept of indebtedness, fostering a willingness to comply with requests or expectations. Experience, personal experience, laden with emotions and authenticity, wields significant persuasive power. Anecdotes and first-hand encounters resonate deeply, making the message more relatable and compelling to the audience. Fragmentation, breaking down complex problems into agreeable parts, facilitates understanding and agreement. This principle acknowledges the human tendency to prefer manageable components over overwhelming complexities, making the persuasive message more accessible and palatable. Framing, controlling the context in which information is presented shapes its meaning and perception. By strategically framing content, communicators can influence how the audience interprets and responds to the message, ensuring a desired impact. Harmony, aligning with prevailing sentiments, builds trust and establishes a connection with the audience. This principle recognizes the persuasive strength of resonating with existing beliefs, values, or cultural norms, creating a harmonious environment for acceptance. Hurt and rescue, creating discomfort, followed by offering a solution or relief, forms a persuasive strategy. This principle capitalizes on the human inclination to seek resolution and relief from discomfort, making the presented solution more appealing. Interest, capturing attention through genuine interest, involves engaging the audience's curiosity. This principle acknowledges that a genuinely interested audience is more likely to be receptive to the persuasive message, emphasizing the importance of sparking curiosity. Interruption, disrupting habitual thought processes, enhances persuasive influence. By interrupting routine thinking patterns, communicators can seize attention and create a receptive mindset for the presented message. Investment, reluctance to waste efforts already invested, becomes a persuasive lever. This principle taps into the human desire to see a return on investments, fostering a commitment to the presented idea or action. Involvement, action fosters commitment and compliance. This principle recognizes that involving individuals in a process or decision-making increases their sense of ownership and dedication, enhancing the likelihood of compliance. Logic, logical ideas, grounded in reason and coherence, are more likely to be accepted as true. This principle underscores the persuasive strength of presenting information in a logically sound manner, appealing to the audience's rational thinking. Objectivity, emotional detachment, increases logical thinking. This principle acknowledges that a measured and objective approach enhances the persuasiveness of the message, reducing emotional biases and increasing receptivity. Obligation, creating a sense of duty or responsibility, fosters compliance. This principle leverages the human tendency to fulfill perceived obligations, making individuals more likely to adhere to requests or expectations. Ownership, commitment is stronger when individuals feel a sense of ownership. This principle recognizes that people are more dedicated to ideas or actions they perceive as their own, emphasizing the importance of instilling a sense of ownership. Passion, enthusiasm, contagious and influential, holds persuasive power. This principle acknowledges that passionate communication can evoke emotional responses and inspire action, making the message more impactful. Peer pressure, conforming to others' expectations, is a common human behavior. This principle recognizes the persuasive strength of aligning with social norms or expectations, leveraging the influence of peer pressure. Perception, managing how something is perceived, allows for shaping reality. This principle emphasizes the role of perception in persuasion, acknowledging that altering how information is perceived can influence its impact. Persistence, consistency over time can wear down resistance. This principle underscores the importance of persistent and consistent messaging, recognizing that repeated exposure can gradually shift attitudes and increase receptivity.